10 Simple Habits to Achieve Financial Freedom. Financial freedom is a dream that many of us aspire to achieve. It means having the ability to support yourself and your family without relying on the next paycheck. However, the path to financial freedom can be a daunting one. There are countless books, blogs, and podcasts dedicated to helping you achieve this financial freedom. But where do you start? In this post, we have compiled a list of 10 simple habits that you can adopt to help you achieve financial freedom. These habits are easy to follow and can be incorporated into your daily life without disrupting your routine. So, whether you're just starting on your financial journey or you're well on your way, read on to learn how to achieve financial freedom with these 10 simple habits. 1. Understanding the importance of financial freedom. Financial freedom is a term that many people aspire to, but few truly understand. Essentially, financial freedom means having the ability to make choices about how you spend your time and money, without worrying about running out of funds or being in debt. Understanding the importance of financial freedom is the first step towards achieving it. Financial freedom can provide a sense of security, peace of mind, and the freedom to pursue your passions and interests. 2. Setting clear financial goals. Setting clear financial goals is paramount in achieving financial freedom. Without goals, you have nothing to aim for. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This method is known as SMART goal setting. This goal is measurable, achievable, and time-bound. Relevant goals are also important. If your goal is to achieve financial freedom, then your financial goals. 3. Creating a realistic budget and sticking to it. Creating a budget is the first step towards financial freedom. A budget is a plan for how you will allocate your income to meet your expenses. To create a realistic budget, you need to start by tracking your expenses. You can use a spreadsheet or a budgeting app to help you track your expenses. Once you have a good understanding of where your money goes, you should categorize your expenses into necessary and discretionary spending. 4. Prioritizing and paying off debts. One of the most important steps towards achieving financial freedom is to prioritize and pay off your debts. Being in debt can be stressful and can impede your ability to achieve your financial goals. Start by making a list of all your debts and their interest rates. This will help reduce the amount of money you pay in interest over time and free up more money for future financial goals. This can be a challenge, but it's important to stay focused on your goals and avoid taking on new debts that could set you back. Another helpful strategy is to consider consolidating your debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This can simplify your payments and reduce the overall amount of interest you pay over time. 5. Building an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund is a critical step in achieving financial freedom. Life is unpredictable, and emergencies can happen at any time. You could lose your job, face unexpected medical bills, or have a car breakdown, leaving you with unexpected expenses. These events can throw your budget off track and even put you into debt. To avoid being caught off guard, it's important to have an emergency fund that can cover your expenses for at least 3 to 6 months. This fund should be separate from your regular savings or retirement accounts, so you can access it quickly when needed. Start by setting a realistic goal for your emergency fund. You can calculate the minimum amount you need to cover your expenses for 3 to 6 months, and then start saving a little bit each month until you reach your goal. It's also important to remember that this fund should be used only for emergencies and not for discretionary expenses. Consider automating your savings by setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck or a recurring transfer from your checking account to your emergency fund. This will make it easier to save consistently without even thinking about it. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's a crucial step towards achieving financial security. With this fund in place, you can weather unexpected storms and avoid going into debt, putting you on the path to financial freedom. 6. Saving and investing for the future. One of the most important habits to achieve financial freedom is to save and invest for the future. Saving money is a great start, but it's not enough to ensure your financial stability in the long term. You also need to invest your money wisely to make it work for you. Start by creating a budget that allows you to save a portion of your income each month. This can be as simple as setting aside a fixed amount, like 10% of your income, or as complex as creating a detailed budget that tracks every penny you spend. Whatever method you choose, make sure you stick to it. Once you have a savings plan in place, start thinking about investing your money. There are many different investment options available, from stocks and mutual funds to real estate and cryptocurrency. Do your research and find an investment strategy that works for you. 7. Living below your means. Living below your means is a fundamental principle of achieving financial freedom. It means spending less money than you earn and avoiding unnecessary debt. By living below your means, you are able to save money and invest in your future. One way to start living below your means is to create a budget. A budget is a plan that outlines your income and expenses. It helps you to track your spending and identify areas where you can cut back. You can use budgeting tools or apps to make the process easier. Another way to live below your means is to avoid lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is the tendency to increase your spending as your income increases. Many people fall into this trap, which can lead to debt and financial stress. Instead, try to maintain the same standard of living as you did when you earned less. This will allow you to save more money and reach your financial goals faster. To achieve financial freedom, it's important to avoid unnecessary expenses. Eliminating these expenses can help you save money and achieve your financial goals faster. To start, take a look at your monthly budget and identify areas where you can cut back. This might include eating out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, or buying generic brands instead of name brands. Another way to avoid unnecessary expenses is to be mindful of your spending habits. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's something you really need or if it's just a want. If it's the latter, consider holding off on the purchase or finding a more affordable alternative. Additionally, it's important to avoid impulse buys. This can be done by creating a list before going shopping and sticking to it. If you do find something you want to purchase that's not on the list, give yourself a day or two to think it over before making the purchase. 9. Increasing your income through side hustles or entrepreneurship. One of the best ways to achieve financial freedom is by increasing your income. And one way to do that is by starting a side hustle or becoming an entrepreneur. A side hustle can be anything from selling handmade items on Etsy to freelance writing or consulting. It's all about finding something you enjoy doing that can also bring in extra income. Starting a business is another way to increase your income. It can be scary to take the leap into entrepreneurship, but the rewards can be significant. The key is to have a solid business plan and to do your research before jumping in. You'll need to have a clear idea of what your business will do, who your target market is, and how you'll make money. In addition to the financial benefits, starting a side hustle or business can also provide a sense of fulfillment and purpose. It allows you to pursue something you're passionate about and create something from scratch. It can be a great way to break out of the traditional 9-to-5 grind and take control of your financial future. Of course, it's important to remember that starting a side hustle or business isn't a guaranteed path to success. It takes hard work, dedication, and a willingness to take risks. But with the right mindset and a solid plan, it can be a powerful tool for achieving financial freedom. 10. Consistently monitoring and reassessing your financial situation. Achieving financial freedom is not a one-time thing. It requires constant monitoring and reassessment of your financial situation. It is important to keep track of your expenses and income, review your budget regularly, and make adjustments as needed. One of the first things you should do is to create a budget that works for you. We hope you enjoyed our video on the 10 simple habits to achieve financial freedom. Building wealth is not an overnight process, but by incorporating these habits into your daily routine, you can achieve your financial goals over time. Remember that small changes to your habits can make a big difference in the long run. We wish you the best of luck on your journey to financial freedom.